Hey neighbors, Austin here, and I have Beacon Lake stats for last month, May 2021, right here, right now. And of course, I'll start off by saying that we did not have a lot of resales that closed last month. We had one over on Windermere. Days on market for that house is a little misleading. It says like 45 days, but we know that in this neighborhood, things are going much more quickly than that. But it is an interesting case study to take a quick peek at. So it looks like it listed at 390,000. It's actually a fairly small house. It's in the 1,600 square foot range. I guess it's probably in Ortega. 1,600 square feet, and at 390, it looks like it went under contract. I don't know the contract price. And about 4 weeks later, it fell apart for whatever reason. And we are seeing a good bit of that in this market. There are definitely contract landmines you have to look out for, because they can waste your time, waste money, waste inspections, waste appraisal fees, waste all kinds of different things. So buying and selling in this market, there are definitely some strategies that you can use to avoid a lot of those landmines, but we'll talk about that another time. For right now, we're talking about this house that went under contract. About 4 weeks later, it fell apart. Relisted a few days later, went back under contract after about a week. And then about a month later, it ended up closing. Not at 390 though, at 355. So 355,000, which put it right about 219 bucks a foot. Last month, if you recall, I think our one closing was for resales was right about 198 bucks a foot. Different size homes. The one 2 months ago in April was like 2,700 square feet. This one here at 1,600, we would expect it to have a significantly higher price per foot, and that's what we're seeing. But the months of inventory are still very, very low here. So I do expect to see things continue to climb at this point. In our whole MLS and the whole multiple listing service here in Northeast Florida, we've been at 1.1 months for, this is the third month in a row now. January was like 1.6, then it dropped to like 1.3 in February, and March, April, May, it's held steady at 1.1. And the last 2 months, being April and May, in Beacon Lake specifically, we've been at like less than a month, at 0.8 months of inventory. So, you know, 3.5 weeks, not a lot of inventory. And seeing that, that of course means that we do expect prices to continue to climb. If you're a buyer, you want things to, you know, steady off and then climb after you're done closing, right? But anyways, and of course, with low inventory, one of our big hopes for getting inventory back up is new construction. And what we're seeing right now is new construction isn't doing the job. And I don't say that as a critique, I just say that as a plain fact that new construction is not able right now to build quick enough to feed the need that people have for homes here in Northeast Florida, in St. Johns County, and right here in Beacon Lake as well. Toll Brothers, I don't know if you've tried to buy from Toll Brothers anywhere in this area. They are limiting sales basically the end of May, first week of June. They didn't allow any sales at all in here. And now they're releasing certain lots for a month and allowing 3 sales per month right now. If you'd like some more information on how to make that work, reach out. I'm happy to chat with you a little bit about that. And then Dream Finders is taking sales, but they're running into problems on the production side. So Toll Brothers is jamming things up intentionally on the sales side, and then Dream Finders is taking the sales, but they're running into some problems with production and cost increases, and some of those things are still going to be passed down to the customer. Even we're seeing it now post-contract, builders coming back and saying, hey, we need some more money to make this profitable for us, so you can either pay us this amount to get us where we can at least break even on your house, or we're gonna have to release you from the contract and sell it at today's market rates. So yeah, a lot of well, I say landmines a lot. There's a lot of landmines for a lot of different people out there. Definitely want to be working with an experienced agent to help you walk through these things, whether you're selling a house, whether you're buying a resale, especially in a multiple offer situation, or even in new construction now. You don't want to just like dive in and 3-4 months later find out, oh shoot, this is going to cost me another 40-50 grand. Oh no, I don't qualify for that. Oh no, the market price of homes has gone up again, and now I don't know what to do. So we have some strategies that can help you with that as well and really think it through. So of course, I still get the questions on, is this a 2006 through 8 run up to a bubble? I've talked about that in other videos. It is not the same situation out there as it was back then. But another concern is, man, houses are just not affordable anymore. People can't afford a house. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit as well. And well, clearly people are buying houses, so people are able to afford a house, but you know, how much house can you afford, and what does that look like compared to other periods of time? And so there is something out there called the Home Affordability Index. Is a calculation where they look at the current mortgage rates, they look at the mortgage payments, typical mortgage payments as a percentage of income, of average income for people, and they look at the home prices. They do some kind of math stuff with it, and they come out with a number. And a higher number means that houses are more affordable, and a lower number, we find that houses are less affordable. And so if you are looking at that, and I'm going to put a chart up on the screen. If you're looking at that, what you find is in the years like 2006, 2007 and 8, 2006 homes, the affordability index was 108, which is very, very low. And as you see in 2007, 2008, things started to get more affordable. And then when that legitimate real estate bubble in 2008 popped, we found all of a sudden that there was a glut of foreclosures and short sales and distressed properties, and we saw the numbers skyrocket for affordability. So people could pick up homes at a deal. Looking at today, actually we are higher today than we have been in the last, let's see, 2013 was 176. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. We're seeing that according to this index, homes are more affordable today, despite the price, than they have been over the last 8 years. So that's something interesting to think about. Anyways, I hope these stats were helpful. If you have any special requests, reach out. If you have any questions about some of the landmines you can run into out there today, reach out as well. And let's chat about some of that stuff. And we'll see you guys around the neighborhood and out on the mighty, mighty Beacon Lake.